mission to regain that throne. With our soldiers on the field, we're getting deep in the zone. Giving that CCC, classic Cowboys content. Angry Cowboys fan is who we with. Angry Cowboys fan. Getting that CCC, classic Cowboys content. Angry Cowboys fan is who you with. Angry Cowboys fan.
Get your popcorn ready as we talk about ball. Angry Cowboys fan podcast and it's on.
Get your popcorn ready as we talk about ball. Angry Cowboys fan podcast and it's on. And it's on. And it's on.
Yo, what's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man. It's your man on his birthday. Yo, what in the hell, Cowboys Nation? What in the hell? Let me go ahead and bring y'all up on the screen real quick. Man, oh my gosh, man. I didn't want to go live right now because I see everybody is live right now. Y'all let me know if I'm good in the chat. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Everybody live right now. It's going down. The Dallas Cowboys done traded Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. To the Green Bay freaking Packers. To the ones that came in and shut us down in the 2023 playoffs. The ones that Micah Parsons couldn't even touch. But hey, he did his little media campaign with Jordan Love, had Jordan Love #1 on his podcast right when they beat us. So, hey, you knew that was going to go down. But I did say something, and I said it last year when they were talking about all this trade situation with Micah Parsons. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Sometimes the squeaky wheel gets replaced. And I'm sorry, Cowboys Nation. I apologize for being late. I'm actually 40 minutes late. But as soon as I was getting ready for this live, getting ready to go live and everything, just bam! All of a sudden, I'm in Law Nation's live, looking at his live, chilling, talking to Cowboys Nation and everything. And all of a sudden, Law's like, no, what? No. Bam. Came down the pipe. Micah Parsons traded to the Green Bay Packers. But I don't want this type of news to, skirt me away from how I normally do things. But so how I normally do things is we got to say what's up to everybody in the chat. All right, Bradimus Prime, what's going on with you? Dak Owens, what's happening? Lord Nova in the building. JoJo, how are you? How you doing? Ransom, what's going on? What's going on with you? Cowboys Nation 82, North Carolina. Raise up. That's what I'm talking about. All right. We got the Basement Boys in the house. Starship 73. All right. Gruffy, what's going on? Happy birthday, ACF and Cowboys Nation. I appreciate you. I appreciate the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. 43 years on this earth right now. I'm 43 years young. And I was hoping on my birthday that they'd sign Micah Parsons. Yeah, right. On my birthday, they did the exact opposite. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. Did this hurt Jerry Jones' soul that much? Did it hurt his soul that much that he had to get rid of Micah Parsons? And now we got a first round pick for 2026. We got a first round pick for 2027. We got a defensive tackle coming in the house. A defensive tackle's coming. So we got all this stuff coming, and we don't even know where the Green Bay Packers are going to be picking. They're going to be picking probably around 20, 21, 22 in this upcoming draft. So maybe, just maybe, we could address the running back situation this upcoming draft with a first round pick, seeing that we got 2 now. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Man, I seen a super chat. I seen a super chat. $5 super chat from Gruffy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the super chat. Says happy birthday and thanks for all you do. Thanks for all you guys do. Because without y'all, I wouldn't be here. I'd just be creating journal entries about the Dallas Cowboys. But I had to go live about this situation, and I know that one of my rules is I try not to go live when other content creators are live because I don't want to steal from their, from what they got going. But I had to, Cowboys Nation. I had to for my birthday. I told y'all we were going to go live for my birthday, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk. So I appreciate you for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. You could tell we the real ones because the ones that we in the building trying to figure out what the hell is going on with this situation. We are in the building. Hey, Laquan, Q, Wilson, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Yeah, I keep seeing this whole Herschel Walker thing. I keep seeing the Herschel Walker. Oh, we got you got your Herschel Walker trade. Should have been a Herschel Walker haul. We getting anywhere from the 29th to the 32nd pick and a 30-year-old player getting on the other side of his prime. That's what I was saying. When everybody was talking about trading Micah Parsons. I'm like, do you trust Jerry and Stephen Jones to actually get this done? Do you trust that? Because I know I don't. But it is what it is. And I actually, I ain't never going to meet Micah Parsons, but I got a bone to pick with Micah Parsons now, man. I got a bone to pick with him now because, I wanted to be traded to the Dallas Cowboys. It's DC for life. I want to be a Dallas Cowboy for life and blah, blah, blah. But then, boom, this. Bro, it's crazy. It is crazy. So you know how I do. I'm going to go ahead and put the link up here. I want y'all to keep, if you come up, keep it short and sweet. We had somebody on Law Nation and would not stop. Couldn't get a word in edgewise. But we definitely gonna put the link up in the chat so y'all can get y'all anger and y'all frustrations out on this whole situation. Lord Nova, I see you. Yes, you need your wrench. Let me see if I can help you out with that. Sir. There you go, my good sir. You should have a wrench. Just go ahead and comment. Let me know if you got a wrench, bro. LT Ray in the building. What's going on, LT Ray? LT Ray sends a super chat. Let me go ahead and find this on my thing. Boom. LT Ray sends a $2 super chat. Angry, you don't pay guys with character issues. Whoo wee. Ooh. Damn. Hey. I mean, what can you say? Like, people was complaining about Micah Parsons. You heard 105.3 The Fan talking about people on the inside of the building was complaining about Micah Parsons. Fans complaining about Micah Parsons and his podcast and things like that. Maybe, just maybe, the lights were too bright for him and not your quarterback. That's all I'm saying. You go to Green Bay, you go to an organization and a program that is not the Dallas Cowboys. So real talk. Actually, this is going to be a good science experiment. And I'm going to keep notes on it. Let's see how much Micah Parsons is talked about in Green Bay as opposed to Dallas. Let's see. But this is craziness. Got my homie Sports Junkie in the building. It says that's straight BS. And man, I got people over on X. Talking about boom. I told you. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen a fan base so happy. I ain't never seen a fan so happy to get rid of one of their star players on their damn team. One of the best players on your team, and you just got rid of them. But with the Dallas Cowboys actually going out and stocking up, they were stocking up on defensive ends, on edge rushers. They were stocking up on them. So you knew something in the back of your head. Hindsight, you look at it now. All the people that they picked up for their roster, all the edge rushers, you can see that they were going to get rid of Micah. That they were really batting down the hatches in order for Micah to be gone. And I'm sorry, man. This pisses me off something serious. The one and only Ron the Don, what's going on with you? Says, what's up, Angry Cowboy? I'm back, and honestly, I don't know what to think about Micah trade. Psst. We don't know what to think about the Micah trade either, bro. We don't know what to think about the Micah trade either, because you could talk to the Green Bay Packers. You could pick up the phone and entertain their phone calls, but you couldn't entertain a phone call from David Mulugeta. Yo, I'm really starting to think that this really is a Jerry Jones ego situation. Real talk. His ego was bruised, and now all of a sudden, yo, Brandon Bell, what's going on with you? Says, shout out to you, Angry, from Lubbock, Texas. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Me and my wife trying to get down to Texas this year. We're trying to get down to Dallas so we can go see the Cowboys versus the Cardinals and be my first ever home game. I know that's crazy. I've watched them in MetLife, but I've never been down to AT&T Stadium, so I need to get down there. It's kind of the mecca of Cowboys fans. So we're going to get down there this year. And if you see me, if you see the Angry Cowboys fan logo on a t-shirt or on a hoodie or whatever, you know it's me, because ain't nobody else got that merch yet. So if you see me at a game, holla at me. I am definitely approachable. I hope that I convey on here that I am approachable. So if you see me at a game, holla at me. Say what's up. Hey, Keith Davis in the building. Says, good evening. Happy birthday, Angry Cowboys fan. And to all the Dallas Cowboys for life, hello. Yeah, man, that's what we are. Dallas Cowboys for life, whether Micah Parsons is on this team or whether he's with the Green Bay Packers. But let me just go over real quick and look at the specifics. Yeah, we pretty much got a... I hope it's their best defensive tackle, too. I hope it wasn't just somebody that we picked up from the second string, because if it was, that's some bullshit. Real talk. And, of course, my damn... my spot track don't want to work. My spot track does not want to work. So let me go to my shit real quick. But yo, how does people feel about this? Like, because I don't know how to feel about this. And when you go over to Micah Parsons' X account, it's like, thank you, Dallas. Go, Pack, go. Like, on some realness, that's some whole shit, man. I'm sorry. I loved Micah Parsons playing for the Dallas Cowboys. But like I said in the video, according to Adam Schefter, Micah Parsons and the Packers, $188 million contract for 4 years. I want to see what the specifics are, but man, Adam Schefter puts up the city of Dallas has now seen both Micah Parsons and Luka Doncic, each currently just 26 years old, traded away in 2025. Yo, I just don't get it. But like I said, I want to see how much Micah Parsons is talked about in Green Bay. I want to see how much clout he receives in Green Bay without that star on his helmet. Are people going to be tuning in to the Edge on Bleacher Report the way they did when he was a Dallas Cowboy? But man, Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and put this link up in this chat because I want y'all to get y'all stuff off too. Because this is about you guys, just like it's all about me. It's all about y'all. So go ahead, throw this in here, and remember, I need to see your face. Make sure I see your face. If I don't see your face, can't get into place. All right. So they go to link right there. Come on up. Give me y'all raw and uncut because I know y'all got some raw and uncut to give me about this whole Micah Parsons trade. I know y'all frustrated. I know y'all upset. Y'all come in. This is a safe space. Let me know what's up. But Cowboys Nation, man, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, but sometimes the squeaky wheel can get replaced. And in this situation, the squeaky wheel got replaced. Man, but do we have the players, the personnel to have a backup plan? Yeah, we do. We do. We have the backup. We have the backups in order to weather this storm with Micah Parsons. But when we play Green Bay, and we play Green Bay this year, when we play Green Bay, just know what you up against. Just know what you up against. Just know that Micah Parsons is going to go to Green Bay and tell all the Cowboy secrets. Just know. So I don't know what Jerry Jones and them were really thinking in this whole situation. I don't know what the hell was going on in this whole situation, but damn, you just lost a great player, just like you lost a great coach in the 90s. Everybody want to talk about the whole, the gambler and his Cowboys. He just did some gambler shit that we might have crapped out on. Real talk. Might have did some gambler stuff that we just crapped out on. Man, I know a lot of fans, they listen to these other fans talk about, well, what Micah done in the postseason? What has Micah Parsons done in the playoffs? What has Micah Parsons done in the regular season to get us to the playoffs? He's been an integral part to that defense, and everybody knows that, but people just want to get this whole Herschel Walker trade going on. And I'm sorry, I'm on my soapbox. I'm a little frustrated with this Cowboys Nation. I'm a little frustrated. The Angry Cowboys fan, the angry is coming out of the Angry Cowboys fan. But hey, Clint Carlson, yo, I truly appreciate you becoming a member of the channel, ACF family member. Yo, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. During the season, we're going to get more activated. I'm going to have to bring out the janitor again because, ever since this off season, trying to figure out what's going on with the off season, the janitor hasn't been making too many appearances. And if you don't know who the janitor is, you will soon enough. All right, but in the back, we got the man Hoodie Kush in the building. He's going to be coming up, giving his perspective on this whole Micah Parsons thing. And Cowboys Nation, we're going to have to go live again because y'all know it's my birthday, and I'm gonna be doing some celebrating a little later. So we're definitely going to go live again, probably tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. So let me go ahead and bring Hoodie Kush here. What's going on, Hoodie? How you doing, man?
From the scratch of the chin, I think you already know.
Man.
But first, happy birthday, my man. How's
Yo,
it feel to be a part of the 43 Club?
I appreciate you, man. I'm starting to show it in the goatee and everything, but yeah, it feels all right. I'm 43 going on 50.
Well, I was hoping you would have a happy one, but the Joneses just know how to fuck that shit up, don't they?
Right? I see, bro.
The Joneses just know how to fuck that shit up,
bro. I'm sitting here. I'm like, yo, for my birthday, Joneses, y'all go ahead and give me a birthday present and sign Micah Parsons. They was like, we'll do you one better. We'll get rid of his ass.
Not just him. Ryan Flournoy has been cut.
What? Yo,
Ryan Flournoy is cut.
What the fuck?
Bruh, because they needed to make room. So they wanted to make room for Kenny Clark. So somebody had to go. So now we're running a 4 wide receiver. We got 4 wide receivers in the room. Jalen Tolbert survived. Mozzie Smith survived. We need a DT, and you leave the worst DT we have in the room on the squad. I don't give 2 shits about politics. I don't. He is not moving the needle. Kenny Clark, if you look at his numbers, is barely moving the needle.
See, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, did y'all just go up there and get their second string defensive tackle as if that's compensation for a Micah Parsons?
And 2 firsts. And 2 firsts.
And
like,
2 firsts?
Oh, yeah, 2 first-round picks. And then I'm in, I'm like you. I'm everywhere. I got my computer on over here. I'm watching this one. I got you right here. Got my phone on. I'm everywhere. Right now, I got Rome in my ear. You know what I'm saying? I was just on Law Jones. About to call him up. You know what I'm saying? But then you threw in the joint, so I had to,
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm hearing dudes talk about, oh, well, Dak Prescott is doing more damage now. Y'all can't keep Dak out y'all mouth. Like I was live when the news dropped.
Like,
I was live when the news dropped.
I was in Law Nation's live preparing for my live, and boom. People saying,
I'm not turning on that press conference, man. I'm not turning on it. They got a press conference going on. I'll reluctantly listen to it later. Like,
yeah.
First year as a content creator, and the Joneses decided to allow their egos to take charge. Again, you said it right. You can call Green Bay about their trade proposition, but you can't call David Mulligetta to get this contract done. He wasn't asking for $47 million, y'all. I've seen that 1,000,001 times through everybody's chat. Oh, he wanted 47. He wasn't going to get $47 million. What Jerry offered was a 5-year, $200 million fully guaranteed contract. That's what he offered. That's $40 million. And Micah said fine. David Mulligetta said no.
Yeah.
Let's keep this in perspective. It's not just about Jerry Jones. It's not just about David Mulligetta. But David, you work for Micah. Micah says,
right.
Yo, call them, and he calls them, but they don't want to take his call. The Cowboys don't want to take his call. Ain't much David Mulligetta can do. But if I say to Jerry Jones, yo, I'm cool with the numbers. I love it. I wanted to get this done earlier, but I'm fine with the numbers the way they are. Call David. Put it in paper, put it in writing, let's get it done. You don't want to call David Mulligetta? What is wrong with you?
This is crazy. And I'm sitting over here on X looking at Ricky Scoop's actual X page.
And of course he was right. Yeah,
he's like, dang, remember who told you first? Never doubt the dog.
Yet again.
Like, yo.
This dude's been hitting at 100.
He's batting 1,000.
He's batting 1,000 right now. Like,
yo, Rico, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the birthday wishes, man. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh man, okay.
You have a first-year head coach. He allowed competition in most areas to take place, so he has his pieces. What do you do, Jerry? You sabotage this man by trading Micah Parsons, having him cut Ryan Flournoy, while keeping Jalen Tolbert, who's nowhere near Ryan Flournoy. I'm sorry. I understand he led the team in touchdowns last year by 1 and by proxy. I get that. He is nowhere near Ryan Flournoy. He doesn't get the separation. He's not as physical. Like, come on, man. This is sabotage. This is front office, Jerry Jones, GM sabotage.
I mean, hey, like we have, like I said, we're deep at the edge rusher, the defensive end position. But he was a very talented player. Micah Parsons is a very talented player. Generational, I think that word gets tossed around just way too much. I figured one player should be a generational talent, but hey, we get generational talents once every round in the draft for some reason. But
The way they throw that around
It
is
says
just
this is a
amazing to
great
me.
move, solid team
It's just amazing to
defense.
me. Our generation.
How is this a great move? Somebody, please, in the comments section, make me drink your Kool-Aid. How was this a great move for the Dallas Cowboys?
All right. So I did. I was like I said, I was on live earlier when the news broke. Okay, and I spoke on something about the defense. You know what I'm saying? The players that we have now are players that are better players that we had as backups last year when Micah was down. Without DeMarvion Overshow. You know what I'm saying? Because we had DeMarvion, he was a man amongst boys. Maris Leofau came in, same success. It was like there was no drop off, right? No shade to Tyrus Wheat, no shade to Chauncey Golston. James Houston is a better pass rusher than Tyrus Wheat. Perrion Winfrey is a better DT or pass rusher than Chauncey Golston. You know what I'm saying? No shade. I want nothing but the best for these guys. We beat teams even without Micah. But remember, the teams that we beat without Micah weren't juggernauts. They were not juggernauts. First half of games, you're holding serve against the Eagles, and then it goes off the rails in the second half. Only one of those games was without Micah. Only one. You know what I'm saying? So without Micah, it's not that we can't win. Micah added another element.
Micah added fear in the pass rush, but
You know what I'm saying? He added
at
a
the same
whole different
time,
element.
but
You know
at
what
the
I'm saying?
same time, the reason why I say we can weather the storm is because we do have a Donovan Ezeraku who needs to develop, Marshawn Nealon, Dante Fowler Jr., who is also a 10+ sack getter. So it's like you're paying top of the market money for Micah Parsons, who is pretty much fourth or fifth at his position, when you can get almost the same productivity out of a Dante Fowler.
I mean, we've heard the Joneses say it 1,000,001 times. Why would I pay one player this money when I can use that same money to get several players to do his job? Like as shitty as that sounds, those words are coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Those words are coming to fruition. Unfortunately, it's at the expense of Micah Parsons, and it's at the expense of Ryan fucking Flournoy.
I don't understand. I don't understand the Flournoy situation. I don't understand, and I haven't looked it up. Like,
what do you want to elevate Jalen Brooks now? Like, what are you doing? Like, remove Miles Sanders to make space for Kenny Clark. Don't remove Ryan Flournoy, a dude who busts his ass to get.
My thing is this: you have to move a Ryan Flournoy when we've moved Micah Parsons. Ain't it like you take Micah, here comes the DT?
Well, no. We needed a space. We needed a space. So, you know what? No, you're right, bro. Why did you have to do that? There was absolutely no reason why you have to do that. If Mike is on the defense, you're just removing you're giving up a defensive player for a defensive player. So you don't need an extra, unless you're planning on using one of those ones to go make a trade for somebody.
So apparently,
that's the only thing I see. And if you're gonna do it, you better get one of those. You better get one of these hard as balls fucking wide receivers or a running back. That's the only way I see that
Micah
working.
Parsons, that man, he made me. I'm gonna have to change my intro. Thanks, Micah. I'm gonna have to change the intro, man. It took me an hour to make that damn thing. But anyway, Phil Yates over on X says the Cowboys have claimed Trevor Keegan off of waivers and waived Ryan Flournoy.
Who the hell is Trevor Keegan?
Shit, you got me, bro.
God damn it!
I'm actually trying to look him up now.
Like, who the hell is Trequezy Bridges? Ooh, I know ready, whatever the hell his name is. I remember him. Who the fuck is Trequezy Bridges? No, they don't roam. They don't want to win. They enjoy the fact of being mediocre or being talked about. That's what it seems like.
Trevor Keegan. Trevor Keegan looks like says 2 years experience. They got him under the Philadelphia Eagles. He's a guard.
You got an offensive lineman, bro. A dude who was an ancillary to an ancillary.
Bro, somebody said it over on X, like, you look to suck this year. But my thing is this: I don't think
Sabotage.
Really though.
With Micah, with Micah, with Ryan, with the unknown of what this team was going to look like as far as scheme wise, this was going to be one of those good teams. This was going to be like a bounce back year for us. This was definitely going to be a bounce back year.
Why can't it though?
Leave him
just because we lost Micah Parsons. It can't be a bounce back year. Oh yes,
no. Not just Micah
and Ryan Flournoy.
Not just Micah. The fact that the Ryan Flournoy piece, that's a big bust, bro. That is a big hurt. You're keeping Jalen Tolbert, who doesn't have the physicality. Now, granted, he's going up against their third best corners, but he doesn't have the physicality to match. At least Ryan Flournoy has separation speed, physicality. We know that we've seen in the preseason, it was Ryan Flournoy and Jalen Brooks. They're playing on opposite sides as gunners. Ryan Flournoy gets down there, makes a hell of a play. It gets called back because Jalen Tolbert gets a flag for a block in the back. You know what I'm saying? That being that inept is an issue. I'd rather have the dude that's going to go down there and fight to make the play. I'd rather have you talk about. I can't even put this on, and that's the bad part. I can't put it on Shotty because it's the front office making this.
Tell you something. Where did LT Ray just said something that's pretty interesting. He said, go look up the Patrick Ewing effect. And the Patrick Ewing effect is a concept popularized by Bill Simmons that a star athlete who is heavily hyped but fails to achieve significant success can leave their team due to injury, trade, or whatever, causing the team to then perform better than expected, often playing more cohesively as a unit.
I get it. I mean, just like the documentary everybody wants me to watch, I live that too. I got to see Patrick Ewing and his effect, you know what I'm saying, and the lack of effect that it had on his teams.
But you're saying exactly what he's saying. You're saying exactly what he's saying. Patrick Ewing was a star. He was a star for the New York Knicks, but still being that star, they weren't able to achieve what they wanted to achieve.
Here's the bad part. They still ain't achieved it, even without him. Unfortunately, the Knicks ain't done shit ever. But I understand what you're saying. So with that being said, Micah Parsons may not have been the end-all, be-all. No one player is the end-all, be-all. We all understand that. But that one player can at least, if he adds a significant part to the team, you keep it. You keep it and keep it moving. Build around, and we've been saying it. Build around him. Build around. It's looking like you were building around him right here. It was looking like you were really building around.
What did I say? What did I say? I've said this since the offseason. They're not prioritizing the defense. Because defense may win you championships, but defense don't put people in the seats. What puts people in the seats is a high-flying offense, and that's what they're going to do. That's what they're equipping themselves for. That's why we got Keegan, whoever, the guard. You know what I'm saying? So we're gearing up to have, yet again, a 2021 season where the offense is scoring 30 to 40 points, and the defense can't stop a nosebleed.
And that has been a trend. Now, again, not the end-all, be-all. I'm not going out on a limb and saying, "Oh man, if it wasn't for Micah, we wouldn't have won. We wouldn't have went 12-5." No, we know that's not the truth. We know that's not the truth. The defense played a part in it, but they weren't the reason. We know that. We know CD Lamb going for 1,700 yards, Dak throwing for 4,700, you know what I'm saying, and some semblance of a running game were the main reasons. The secondary, not the defensive line, but the secondary, getting the interceptions and the turnovers that they got within those 3-year span, helped get us those 12-5 seasons. When it came to the playoffs, deficiency showed. We could get to the quarterback all day, but you can't stop the run. That's what they're going to do. And even with Micah, we couldn't stop the run. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. I'll say that. I'll concede.
And
to
you
say
look
it's a
back to
double-edged
when
sword.
Micah Parsons got injured last year. There were people talking about, the defense didn't look. No, the defense stepped up when Micah Parsons was out. Defense
I'll
looked
admit that.
really
Yeah,
good.
I think we won 3 games. I think we won
The
3 of
defense
those
looked
4
really
games
good
without
when Micah Parsons was out. So that worked against him. Like, Micah was thinking that he had all this leverage with the Dallas Cowboys. You really didn't. Like, that showing, the fact that you got injured last year and we won 3 out of the 4 games without you, if he would have went into this year as a Cowboy and sat out the Philadelphia Eagles game and we somehow managed to hold them to a small score and beat them, the defense that shut them down, that looks
Yeah.
bad on Micah. We can do this without him.
I mean, I actually said that in my live. Yeah, I actually said that in my live. Like, before the news came out, I said, I am planning to play the Eagles without Micah Parsons. I am planning to play the Eagles without Micah Parsons. So if we walk in there and we beat the Eagles without Micah Parsons, you're going to be hearing a lot of grumbling. You know what I'm saying? Well, now guess what? We're going to have to go in there and play without Micah Parsons. Now it's not an if. Now it's a certainty. We are not going to go out. We're not going out there with Micah Parsons. We got to nut up or shut up as a defense.
LT Ray.
We got to nut up or shut up as a defense. Everybody has to do their
LT
job.
Ray, you know Kenny Clark, because I'm not familiar with him. I'm gonna have to do my research on him. I don't.
Kenny Clark, and Kenny Clark in his time is a very good DT. He is a very good DT. Kenny Clark in the past few years hasn't been that good, but he hasn't been horrible.
So
either.
would you put him on a level like Jonathan Hankins or Linval Joseph?
Jonathan Hankins. I say Jonathan Hankins. Jonathan Hankins was
Because I was saying, like, we need to get a veteran
Kenny Clark
defensive tackle in here to be able to help with Jay Toya and Mozzie Smith.
And now with Kenny Clark, I think this helps. I think this helps with the development of Jay Toya. It may not help with the development of Mozzie, but it's going to help with the development of Jay Toya.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I think I'm going to have a fire tonight. I think I'm going to have a fire tonight, bro. Real talk.
I'm not burning my jersey.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. But man, that dude. You go into the off season. You talking about what's the difference between 30,000 and 40,000? Oh, I can hang with that. I don't have to be the highest paid. Blah, blah, blah. And then your manager or your agent gets in your ear, and now all of a sudden you stone faced. After you've been sitting at the Super Bowl with Jerry Jones trying to coddle up to Jerry Jones and everything, now you stone faced. Like, bro, go ahead, go up to Green Bay, go get your money up in Green Bay, do what you do in Green Bay. I wish you all the success in the world, but don't try to come back and retire a Dallas Cowboy. Nah,
bro. I get it. Look, everybody is entitled to how they feel, whether you wanted them or not, whether you wanted them gone or not. You are entitled to how you feel. You are entitled to how you feel. I just think when it comes to roster building, that's not something you do. When it comes to roster building, you got a first-year head coach. When it comes to roster building, you want to give him the most tools at his disposal. And like it or not, Micah Parsons was a tool. He was a tool. You know what I'm saying? Was he the best tool? Probably on the defensive line in the edge room, but he didn't make or break your defense. Because remember, we've seen the corners go out there and have days. You know what I'm saying? Like Bland, pick six king. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't because of Micah. That was because of Deron Bland. In fact, most of the interceptions came when the quarterbacks had
Mm.
clean pockets. Most of his pick sixes came when the quarterbacks had clean pockets. So it's not because of Micah or the defensive line that he
It's
got
because
that.
of him.
It's because of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most of the quarter, in order for Trayvon Diggs to get those 11 picks in 2022, you know what I'm saying? Those quarterbacks had time. Most of those balls that he picked off were down the field. So that quarterback had time. So it's not because of Micah Parsons getting the pass rush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get what everybody's coming from. I get what you're saying about the whole
Mhm.
Patrick Ewing effect. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? When you have a minute to sit back and remember everything, you know what I'm saying, and you're looking at the games in your head like, oh, okay, yeah.
I mean,
All right, that's, yeah, okay.
even if
I can't really argue.
you can say the Patrick Ewing effect, you can say the Reggie Miller effect, you can say the Allen Iverson effect, you know.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
but Keith Davis says, you know, Parsons is a lot of distraction. We might be better without him. He might be right. You know, he might be right because
It might be.
my thing, what I don't like is you tried to come in here, you tried to command the defense. You tried to, all right, we got to get DeMarcus Lawrence out of here. Blah, we got to push him out of here. It's my defense now. And then you fold like this? Like this,
Yeah.
like that's why, like
Yeah.
now, this is a wake-up
When you
call
looking
for
at
me because I'm a part of that old school where I see loyalty in the team, you know, loyalty in your brotherhood that you have created. You know, I see that, but right now, this game ain't nothing but money. That's what it's about. It's all about
Yeah.
money.
And of course. Yeah. Credibility is everything. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, looking back at it, like from beginning to now, yeah, shit, I can't even argue with it. I can't even argue with your take.
And
I can't. Looking at it from
LT
back
Ray says
to
it
now.
too, you know. But I want to ask you guys again, with all the shenanigans Micah was pulling, is that really a guy you want to build around? Is that a leader of your defense, or is that a distraction? You know, I won't say that part, you know, because that's serious.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go
Yeah,
that far
right.
as to call him that. Because if it was that, then we
Right.
wouldn't have had 12-5 seasons. It would have been sabotage early. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go that far.
But I certainly,
Distraction,
yeah, I
okay.
certainly feel exactly what you're saying. But the cancer part, but I feel you, LT Ray. I'm on board
Yeah,
with
I
you.
won't go that
But I'm gonna bring somebody else in here too. Bosco in the building. Let's go. Oh shoot. Hold on, let me help you out real quick, bro. There you go. What's
Back your
happening?
face up.
How you
There
doing,
you
brother?
go. Fuck it, everybody else got him. I might as well rock it too. I'm a cowboy.
How you doing,
period. End
Bosco?
of story.
We can't hear you, brother.
Can't hear you.
Oh, you on the public transit? I see. Okay, he making his way home on the public transit, man. Be safe out there, bro. Be safe out there.
No, you good,
No,
LT Ray. You good. You
bro.
good.
Your takes are safe here, bro.
You good, LT Ray. No, it's just now just when using that word, like there's a fine line. You know what I'm saying? Like
can't. Yeah, we get what you're saying.
Terrell Owens was a cancer to the Eagles when he was bitching about his contract. Okay, like he was a cancer to that room. He wasn't so much a cancer to this room. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just that one's too strong. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. Definitely a
Gerald,
distraction.
you ain't lying. This is a heck of a way to start the season. It's a heck of a way to start the season. We got Miss Angie in the building. Hey, happy
Man.
belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. It's great to see you in the building.
Like that's the thing, right? We still I'm standing 10 toes on this. We still don't know what this offense and defense is going to be. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it from the optics on the outside, you got CD Lamb, George Pickens. Oh, they about to light us up. They about to try to light us up in the air. Whole time, we could just beat you down with the run with Javonte Williams, Jadon Blue, and I'm not saying him, but
Listen,
that Sanders guy,
listen,
he's not in this conversation.
we hope
I'm
that
sorry.
that the running backs can do something. Right now, we have a huge Riddler question mark in the running back situation. But like I
Exactly.
said in the video that I put out today, those two dogs that you got out on the perimeters in your wide receivers of CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, hopefully that will lighten their box up for them, because right now I believe they're going to go in. They're not going to respect our run. They're not going to respect it.
Of
So
course not.
they're going to have the light boxes, and focus their attention on the outside. Hopefully this offensive line can move men and have these running backs running through big gaps. Once they do that, then you're forcing one-on-ones on CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
True indeed. True indeed. I mean, you got the one-on-ones on. I mean, let's keep it stacked. Everybody forgetting about Hurdle and Fergie. Let's not forget about Hurdle and Fergie. He's a weapon in and of himself. Hurdle and Ferg is a weapon, bro. Like, so and then on top of that, you got your third wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, he's a traitor. Okay.
I have to say like my DMX voice.
You're well within your rights to feel how
you
feel. You are well within your rights to feel how you feel.
Well within your rights. I feel like I just been dumped. Real talk. I just been dumped for somebody that that ain't even better than me. In the Green Bay Packers. I mean, yeah, they had their little thing. They had their little thing last year, but damn, they ain't better than the Dallas Cowboys. And you gonna go up there.
That's where he went, y'all. That's where he went. He didn't go to Cabo. He didn't go get a second opinion.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't going to get anything on his back. That man was going to go. Oh man, see that shiesty shit, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He wasn't gonna go getting his back checked up. He was gonna go meet with his agents and stuff and get this Green Bay shit taken care of. Yep. Man, smoke one for you. I'm gonna bring you on, but bro, you gotta show your face, man. Oh, he left. Damn, smoke one. Damn, he left on me. But yeah, man, I feel slighted. Real talk. I feel slighted. And the more I think about it, it's like, here I am putting all that pressure on Jerry Jones. Damn, was it Micah?
When the pressure should have
because
been
Jerry Jones is out here telling people what happened in the negotiations that him and Micah did or whatever. He's telling people somebody I ain't heard from was David Mulugeta and Micah Parsons.
Now, we've dealt with Jerry's bullshit for years, right? We've seen this story before with Jerry, where it's a smear campaign every offseason with somebody who's about to get paid. So naturally, when Micah says, oh, well, I told him to call my agent, he got defensive and didn't want to call my agent. Mm-hmm. We believe it because we've seen this story before with Jerry. Now, by Micah doing what he did, it's now bringing validity to what Jerry had to say to Michael Irvin.
Yeah, it really is, because like you're playing this nice guy. You're playing this nice guy in the media. You're playing this nice guy to the fans and stuff, that he don't got to take all this and everything like that. But what are you doing behind the scenes? What you're doing behind the scenes is moving weird, and now your agent is moving weird with you, But Smoke One For You is right here. Smoke One For You, man. Put on your camera. That's the rule, brother. You got to have your camera on. I got to see you.
Yeah, I got a few minutes before I actually got to go do some work. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to actually do some work. But you said you're going to be back later on tonight,
yeah,
right?
I might go on. I might come on a little later, like, it might be like 11.
Oh, hell okay, yeah. Word. I'll probably be home.
All right, bet. Bet then. So, yeah, make sure you hit it up. I'll probably go. Yeah, I'll probably go tonight at 11, because we ain't really get to celebrate because everybody else is live and, can't really celebrate with this damn news. Lord have mercy, Cowboys Nation. What we gonna do? I'll tell you what we gonna do. That's what I'm talking about.
Whoop the Eagles' ass, dog.
Like, forget this.
Without Micah.
Forget Micah. Micah's not the Dallas Cowboys.
Whoop the Eagles' ass. He's not. And I said one more point before I go. Now this pertains to Dak, because I I didn't want to do it, but I had to. I asked my viewers and whoever else was watching, I employ the viewers this. For years, we always say, well, Dak is 9-4 against the Eagles. We say Dak is 12-1 or 14-1 against the Giants. We say Dak is this and that against the Washington. Let's not do that no more. Because as much as we put that positive on just Dak, the more it's easier for these other guys to tear him down. So instead of saying Dak is, let's say
Of course.
the Cowboys are. The Cowboys are now. Here's the caveat: the Cowboys are 9-4 with Dak on the field. The Cowboys are 14-1 with Dak on the field against the Giants. The Cowboys with Dak own the NFC East. The Cowboys without Dak, I'm not so sure. But the Cowboys with Dak owns the NFC East.
Absolutely.
That's all I wanted to say. So let's just get out of this whole, oh, well, Dak. And Dak, because that gives these guys the room to say, well, you're paying Dak all this money and he ain't done this. When we all know getting to a Super Bowl is a team effort.
It's a team sport. Lord have mercy.
So let's just keep it. Let's just keep it that way all the way through, especially this year.
Damn,
especially this year. But Angry, you already know. Happy birthday to you, bro. I'll be back.
I appreciate you, Hoodie, man. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all be good, right, Cowboys Nation.
Yeah, that was the homie Hoodie Kush. Yeah, that's what's up. All right, the person that I've actually wanted. I mean, I can't say it like that because I always want to talk to Hoodie Kush. That's my dog. But a person that I've been wanting to catch up with, the homie B Bird in the house. What's going on with you?
Hey, what's up, Angry? Can you hear me, man?
Yes, sir. Can hear you loud and clear.
So I guess I was at work and I was kind of transitioning from work to home, and I guess so. Where are we standing at on this trade, man? With you?
I think right now it's the newness of it. It's the shock value of it, that a shot to the heart, kind of like, wow. You know, I thought it was, you know, I didn't have to be the highest paid, or I didn't have to make 40 million. I thought it was all this. And now what I'm starting to see, like, I'm starting to think, like, dang, was what Jerry talking about, was that the correct story? I mean, I know he embellishes a lot, but I hear from Jerry. I haven't heard from David Mulugeta or Micah Parsons. I guess that's where I really stand at.
So I have to go against you on that one. You know, what transpires is if you have an agent, everybody knows you go through the agent. I mean, there's no way to even go and talk to the player without the agent. Anything you're doing with the player doesn't matter, you know, because that's what the agent. He's a professional. He's the go-between between you know the team and the agent. Jerry did that. The thing is, I've always said this, Angry, is that we do not have a separation of state as checks and balances in our front office. The GM is supposed to, only thing he cares about, think about Green Bay's GM. He put himself out there, right, to go get this Micah Parsons, right? He gave away 2 firsts and a player and $47 million to go get him, right? Can I tell you why he did that? He has a new president that did not hire him. He has to win. So he is motivated to win. And so he's going to go out there and somebody might be like, man, you gave up a lot. Dude, if I don't win big, I'm not going to be here anyway. Right. So what you get is you get that urgency that's there in the GM that's saying, hey, owner, we got to get these guys. We got to get players in here. This is a generational type player. If he has 5 or 6 more years like this, he's going to be a Hall of Fame player. We have had him in his prime. I know it's a lot of money, but this is the going rate, man. And hey, we're right there with Detroit. You know, hey, we lost a division to him last year. This guy can get us over. When has Jerry ever went to an owner petitioning to get a player? He doesn't have to, because as the GM, he's really the owner. Because think about it. If he's GM only, if he's a GM mostly, then he'll be out there getting players. He does the opposite. Think about what he did. He got draft picks. Where's the cheapest place to get good players from? The draft.
The draft. Yeah.
He specializes in UDFAs, and he also specializes in UFL players.
Yep.
No other GM. So when people say Jerry's not a risk taker, he really is. Name another GM that could take the risk of using only the draft, bargain basement free agents, UDFAs, and UFL players. He's the only one that can take that because why? I'm not going to fire me. I could take these chances. I can put a thrifty, physically conservative team out here and try to win. Hey, if I don't win, we still the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to make money. But back to the Micah situation. Micah performed, and what most GMs do is go to their players that are superstars, which what he is, and say, hey, man, what you want? We know where you're supposed to be paid. And okay, so we're going to pay you, right? We're going to pay you $1 million more than the highest paid defensive player. But Jerry didn't do that. Why? Because he doesn't have to. Other GMs understand that I need this guy to win, man. And also I need the relationship to be okay. So I can't run this guy through the mud via the media, via social media, via all those things. Why? Because Micah's a different guy. He's not Dak. He's not CD. He's, hey, he got that pride on him too. Yeah. So it was I knew today, I was looking at everything on Twitter and I said, this thing is getting ugly, man. I said, I don't see how they come back from this. And so when my son called me and told me that they traded him, it was a hard blow. I said, well, I was just on Twitter. No, he ain't been traded. I refreshed it, and sure enough, he was. Sure enough. And just a little addendum to that, my son he's 21, so he didn't see the 90s Cowboys. And man, he's growing weary of this, man. And I'm like, God, hold on, man, So I just don't like the whole thing. If this was just a regular front office, this does not happen. You pay that player. You pay a guy that's on the ascension to be a Hall of Famer. And so you're trading him for 2 first-rounders. If you get good players, they still might not be difference makers. And so I just don't know where. And the thing is this. I don't know when the fans changed their tune on this, because it was never Micah's fault. If Micah just would have been quiet through the whole thing and not said anything, it just was never his fault to me. Only thing he did was talk to Jerry, which he never should have did.
That was his fault. Well, that was his fault.
But when you talk to Jerry, that doesn't mean, like, that's not set in stone, right? So yeah, he made the mistake of talking to Jerry. So now he's supposed to. Okay, so he made that mistake. So talk to me about that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Jerry, and I hate to use the word because it's associated with some nasty stuff, but Jerry groomed Micah. He got Micah in there, get him under his wing, and and when Micah went into the office, like, they could have went in there and talked about, I need you to be a leader on this team. But as soon as that conversation started to swerve into numbers and negotiations, let me stop you right there, Jerry. I need you to talk to my agent.
That's right. I definitely agree with that. But let me ask you a question. So this is the scenario or the analogy I gave the other day, and I will see if this fits with you. If me and my wife are going to get a new vehicle, a BMW or whatever, and I tell the salesman, hey, I'll be down there to talk to you about this BMW X6 or whatever. And my wife's going to come. She's coming from work. She's going to get there before me. So she gets there before me, and they test drive the car, and they like it. My wife likes it. And the salesperson say, hey, I can get you in this car for $300 a month. And my wife said, man, that sounds like a pretty good deal, $300 a month. Yeah, your note's going to be $300 a month. And you say, man, that's going to work. Okay, so I get there 30 minutes later, and they sitting in there, and they hadn't signed anything yet. And they say, well, your wife agreed to $300 a month. I say, wait a minute, for how long? Oh, for 20 years. Ooh. Oh, no, that's not a good deal. The deal's off the table. Why? The salesman says, why? Because I told you I was going to talk about these. That's my job to talk about money. She can test drive it and like it, but I've already instructed you, and you know that it's you and me are going to talk money. My wife's not going to talk money. So you talking money to my wife, you could discount all that. because you know the proper protocol. I've given you the proper protocol, telling you I was going to be down there to talk. And so what I'm saying is Jerry knows the proper protocol, right? And so when you go outside the proper protocol, you can't hold Micah to whatever numbers y'all talked about. That's just my opinion, right?
Right.
And that's just my opinion. Like, if you know the proper protocol, you always go to, when you deal with other players, you go to the agent and talk about them too. So why you went outside that proper protocol, and when somebody calls you on, so the guy can't be like, nope, I'm not going to, the car dealer cannot be like, I'm not going to talk numbers with you because I said she agreed on $300. Well, what she signed? Did she sign anything? No. That ain't no good.
That ain't no good.
That ain't no good. And so that's the issue I have with the whole thing. And this is a question I asked Law earlier. I don't know if this hasn't been the plan by Jerry all along. The reason why I'm saying that, what room are we really, really, really deep in?
See, the edge rusher's defensive end.
Dude, and then we went back and got, was it yesterday we went and got the kid from HBCU, FAMU, or what's the name we brought back? We had him last year.
Who was it?
The defensive end? I can't think his name. We put him on the practice squad.
Let me see. Oh,
I'm trying to find it too.
Practice squad, Ernest Brown, Sadiq Charles. For the offensive or defensive line? Oh, Isaiah Land.
You remember Isaiah Land? Isaiah Land.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went and got Isaiah Land. So something was brewing. I think both sides knew at that point in time. But I don't know if Jerry didn't want to sign Micah to. And then let me tell y'all this. So whatever Micah was asking for, he got, because the market tells you what your value is, right?
Yeah.
And so he got $47 million and $136 million guaranteed. The market said that, no, this is what you're worth. And so what the Cowboys were trying to pay him was not his worth. I mean, I don't know if you agree with that.
See, I think that's why Jerry tried to go in there, because, you know, Jerry talks about, I know about the salary cap. I know about what the salary cap's going to do before it does it. I think that Jerry Jones went in there to try to lowball him as much as he could, you know, and then whenever it's like, all right, I got to talk to my agent about it. And he went and talked to David Mulugeta, and Mulugeta was like, no, you deserve more than this. And this negotiation isn't binding because he needs to talk to me.
Correct.
And at that point, Jerry's like, I don't need to talk to you. I can talk to whoever I want to, blah, blah, blah. And now here we are. I mean, but I also asked Hoodie Kush this, because last year, if you look at it, the number of games that he went down, 4 games, I believe we were 3-1 when he was gone. Did you see how the defense, there was an uptick? I know we had DeMarvion Overshown in the game and everything, and it was really looking like, dang, Overshown might be that lightning rod, you know, to circle around. And then Micah Parsons came back in, and everybody just de facto gave the leadership points to Micah Parsons, when it was actually DeMarvion Overshown that ignited.
Yeah, I like DeMarvion Overshown, but you know, the best ability is availability, and the kid has not been available to us, man. And I even don't like him. I'll be like, hey, slow down. I'm cautious of him because he stays hurt, man. And we're making a big deal out of it in the offseason. They got the agent zero and all that kind of stuff. But I just look, when you get at the end of the day, man, like I made a video the other day about the cuts. I said, I don't really look at roster cuts. I say it's good for content, but the guys, the 53rd and the 52nd, they're not going to be the difference maker in your team. Mm-hmm. They're barely on the team. You make your team better by getting good to great players. And Micah is a great player. You don't know when you're going to come across that player again. I think between Micah, wasn't it, who was it? DeMarcus Ware, right?
Yeah.
So we went from DeMarcus Ware to Micah Parsons. We didn't have an elite rusher in between those things. So when you get an elite rusher like that, I mean, to me, you kind of build your team around that thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, what we do have on a positive is I think that we got some talented ends in the room. We got enough guys that we can throw out there. So I don't know how this whole thing is gonna transpire. We got the Clark guy back. After initially having this bad reaction to it, now I'm kind of calming down a little bit just to see, how this whole thing is going to look. You know what I'm saying? Because Micah wasn't going to play in the Philadelphia game because you cannot ramp a guy like that up and have him playing, 80, 90% of the snaps in that game.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of knew. I said, man, this thing here is because Jerry ain't going to, he ain't going to pay this guy to play 16 or 15 games. You know what I'm saying? He's going to want to pay this, he wanted to play all games. So I guess about a week ago, I started noticing, I said, man, this thing ain't looking good. You know what I'm saying? Will they trade him? And then as we got closer and closer, I started thinking, nah, it's more of a chance. And then the rhetoric I saw online today, and then Micah actually pulled a card saying that he's going to go get a second opinion, which I don't know if he ever even went and got a second opinion. He could have been going to Green Bay all along.
That's what he was
to
doing.
go get a physical and all that kind of stuff. So I just don't know. So I don't know where I'm at right now, man. I'm trying to look at the bright side. I guess I can say this on your station, Angry, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I don't like, somebody used a better word than I used. That's what it was. I think Jerry has classless negotiation with some of our players of a darker hue. I'm just going to be honest with you on that. I don't recall the rhetoric or the using the media and throwing the players under the bus for Martin, for Frederick, for LVE, for Sean Lee, or for Romo. I just hadn't seen it for them. It was all done in a respectful manner. Dak Prescott, DeMarcus Lawrence, Dez Bryant, CeeDee Lamb, and now Micah Parsons. I just don't like that look, man, because you're going hard at these guys. But if the person that I felt, the one I looked out for was Martin, because Martin had a contract and held out to get more. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, surely he's going to throw him under the bus through the media. No, he didn't. It was all respectful. And he brought him back with another contract. I just don't like that look, man. And something don't sit well with me with that. And I don't know if you've even thought about that, or do you have an opinion on it?
I haven't thought about it. Like Micah Parsons, just this whole situation kind of just blew up in my head, and I really didn't think about it that deep. And that said, I'm gonna have to go down that rabbit hole. But I do want to bring another person in here real quick with us. Smoke one for you. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, bro?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's going on with your Smoke One, man? How you feeling about this?
Just another day, man. Shoot, I'm not even tripping about it, bro, at all. Trust me. I'm not even tripping, man. We save what? How much would we save a year, man? $47 million?
What we gonna do with it?
Hey, we gotta figure out something. Hey, that's the whole thing. We gotta figure out something to do with it.
If we were players in the free agency, then I'll be like, oh, we're gonna go get some players next year. We have not signed a top-ranked free agent since 2012 with Brandon Carr. We don't do free agency. So what are we going to do with the money?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
That's the question. That's the thing. If we were out there moving and shaking, I could be like, oh, they're going to go get some players next year, man. We're going to go get some free agents. We're going to go get this guy, that guy. But we don't do that. And we hadn't done it since 2012. That's what, 13 or 14 years now?
Yeah. Yep, it's true.
It's
true.
We do have a couple number one draft picks if they want to try to finagle picking up Arch Manning whenever it's time.
The thing about that is people are happy about that. And for one thing, we got to let Arch Manning play a season for one thing.
Word.
And then the number two thing is it's never been our quarterback, right? We've had Pro Bowl quarterbacks here, and we have the longest drought in NFC from getting to the championship game. And so we've had, if Smoke one for you, Angry, I'm going to give you all this, and I give this to people. If I made y'all GM and I told you this, I'm going to make you a GM, and for 18 years, I'm going to give you at least Pro Bowl quarterback play. Don't you think you would have made, I'm talking about a given, you're going to have a Pro Bowl quarterback in your backfield for 18 years. Don't you think you would have made the NFC Championship game at least about 3 or 4 times?
Damn, at least once or twice. I'll give it once or twice.
Well, our epitome is this, man. Like, to be honest, since '96, our defense has been almost at the bottom of the barrel, and it's true. I mean, nobody can sit here and tell me any difference, bro. If you have I'll give you a good example. You trade Dak Prescott to the Chiefs, and you put Mahomes up under the Cowboys, but we have the same successful stuff as the Chiefs with our defense right now.
No. But whose job is it to build a defense?
It's the front office. It's the front office and Will McClain on it. It's their problem. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I'm giving you a Pro Bowl quarterback play for 18 years. The only thing you got to give up is 1 4th-round draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you're giving up. You're not even giving up a first. You're giving up 1 4th-round draft pick for 18 years of Pro Bowl quarterback play. And some of that's going to be in the rookie contract. You can build a defense. The issue is they care more about putting up score. They want to lose 31-27.
That's what I'm talking about.
I agree with you. And so the thing, they've had the money to go and make a defense. They just won't do it. Think about this.
A long time ago. Put this. The one team, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a fine example. You tell me, Angry, if I'm lying, okay, bro? You tell me if I'm lying, brother. How about you take our offense, right? Give it to Baltimore, and you give Baltimore our defense. I mean, give Baltimore defense to us. How do you think we probably do? With that defense, with the Baltimore defense, and we'll be in
the NFC Championship game, probably the Super Bowl.
Right, because Baltimore builds on defense. That's what they are known for. They're known for having defensive players, right? Not recently, they ain't been like getting championships or whatever like that, but they're always had a kind of a stout defense.
Absolutely.
Now, last year, I tell you what, the Eagles the year before, right? How was their defense? Be honest with it. The year before that.
Yeah, it was iffy.
Yeah.
Iffy, right? It real iffy, right?
Yeah.
What did they change the following year to get their team to be a number one defense? What did they change at all?
One thing they did.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, one thing they did is they and this is probably not your answer, but this is kind of what I think.
Mm-hmm.
One thing they did is they started running the ball, and they controlled the time and all that kind of stuff too.
And keep that defense fresh.
Keep that defense fresh, absolutely, yeah.
Right.
And Smoke One, let me tell you, I definitely agree with you because I was thinking this year with Shotty coming in that he said he's going to run the ball. I'm all for running the ball first, even if we got Pickens. Right. But let me know the innovative. You know the innovative coaches they hired. They hired our offensive coordinator, which is offensive line coach, another guy on offense. On defense, we didn't get really. The Joneses care more about offense. You ever notice that than they do defense, man?
That's the fact. That's the problem.
Look what they added. The biggest piece they added was who? Pickens, offense. And so, man, I am a big believer in this. Man, we could get all innovative with offense, 5 wideouts, 4 wideouts. The team that can run the ball and stop the run gonna go longer.
In fact, it's a fact.
When you go to those cold places, guess what travels? Stopping the run and running the ball. It travels. You got them folks. Ask Miami how it is to go play a game in Buffalo for the wild card.
Facts.
It don't look good.
And real talk, instead of the defensive tackle from Green Bay, I would ask for Josh Jacobs. You want Micah Parsons? We want Josh Jacobs.
Well, I would ask for him too.
Hey, hold on. Why can't we get both? Why can't we get both? Why can't we get both? Hello.
Ask for both of them.
Ask for both of them. What they gonna say? No? Oh, it's just Josh Jacobs. Just get both of them.
See, that's why I was talking. That's why I was saying, like, I don't trust the Joneses to make that type of decision. People are talking about the Herschel Walker trade. I was like, the Joneses really didn't have anything to do except for, signing stuff. Jimmy Johnson did that move. Do you expect the Jones family to do that exact move with Micah Parsons? I don't trust it.
Well, let me tell you this. Smoke One. Let me get this. So as I think about it, man, our most talented room on defense is our defensive ends. We can get to the quarterback. So, man, we could make up the sack total somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? And if Clark guy comes over and be a mainstay on the inside, I mean, you never know. I'm not throwing away the season, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before I got on with y'all, I said, let me call my son up because, but he was asleep. He's asleep. I got to talk him off the ledge. You know what I'm saying? Because he never seen any championships. I've seen them. So, part of that in me is like, man, I had the glory days. You know what I'm saying? Now I would like to see him again. Like we all would.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that my son ain't doing real well right now. He broke the news to me, man. It was tough, man. I was like, what? That can't be true. I hit refresh and then it came up. So,
boy, you think?
What do you think, Smoke One? You think how much blame you give for this breakup?
Well, let me put this on a plate real quick. My son's just like yours. My son's 26 years old, bro, and like he ain't seen a Super Bowl either, right? And he calls me up. He's like, Dad, what are they doing? I like, what you talking about, man? He's like, they traded Parsons. I was like, yeah. I said it's Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and Will McClay. I said those three heads right there are the ones you need to worry about, right? And just think, all right, remember this, Angry. Remember this, the beginning of the year when they had that conference for the training camp. Remember that conference? That little that little conference they had, the first one they had? Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and all them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember when Stephen Jones said Jerry doesn't talk to agents. Jerry doesn't make all the deals. Jerry doesn't do nothing, right? I'm thinking in my mind, okay, so if Jerry doesn't do these deals, Stephen and Will McClay, what are y'all doing then? Are y'all the one that put this trade together? Are y'all the one that say, hey, we want these two guys, not this guy right here, not this guy right here? What happened? Like, cause Jerry signs checks. He literally signs checks. That man's not a scout. He ain't gonna look at no player. He ain't gonna look at no waiver wire. Jerry ain't looking at crap, but the damn check that's going in his bank account, and he's signing out to who gets paid. But guess what? When you sit there and you get crap players surrounded by other crap players on the damn defense, you ain't worried about your defensive line, number one, that just thought about a defensive line today. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So put like that. You ain't thinking about your defensive line, and you just started acting like you got 6 for your offensive line the last 3 years. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You expect Ezekiel Elliott to run behind that trash line 3 years ago. You expect him to run through it, right? Pay him all that money, $90 million, whatever like that. But, bro, you got to have an offensive line and a defensive line which can run and stop a run. If you can't got that, guess what you want to have? Mediocre for the last 30 years.
Absolutely. And let me tell you something. If you look at this is what I looked at last year, man, but I knew we wasn't going to win.
Back,
we did not have one group that was better than Philadelphia Eagles group.
Not last year?
Last year, no, we didn't have like the rooms, like the wide receiver room, they were better. Tight end room, they were better. Offensive line, defensive line, we ain't got to talk about that. Quarterback, I think we were better at quarterback. Running backs, they were better. Defensive back, they were better. And so you cannot win. You'll win off luck sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, they're going to beat you. It's about players, right? It's not about all these other, you can have good coaching, good scheme, and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to have players, man. You got to have playmaking players. That's what it is. And so, I'm trying to look at the bright side of this thing. We got the rookie. And I'm going to tell you, Iziraku, I was not impressed with him in preseason. I don't know if y'all were. I just was like, unless he's saving something for the regular season.
I think he was really overzealous whenever he was doing his pass rush. Like, he would rush the quarterback, and all of a sudden you just see the quarterback dump it right over his head, to the safety valve, and they would get so many yards. Or he would be going after the quarterback, and the quarterback's already handed it off for a stretch play. Like, they done blew past you, bro. Like, contain yourself a little bit. And it comes with time. It comes with time, rep, and experience.
Yeah. It's going to be a learning curve, right?
Yeah. And like you said, our edge rushers, we are deep at edge rushers. So
we just room on the team, man.
And we got 2 more, right? We got 2 more, or was it 1 more we just got? We just got like a couple more. Oh, we got Land and that dude in Baltimore. I'm like, where are we gonna get all these guys? Where are we gonna put them at?
Well, what dude from Baltimore? I think we got a DB from Baltimore. We didn't get a lineman, did we?
No, we got a DN.
Oh, that's the one with the I guess he had an African name, right?
Yeah. 97 was on. Was it 97 or 95 though? Angry, can't remember what his name was.
Was it
Oh,
97?
it's old. It's not Okoye though. It's not
Odelayo
Okoye.
or something. Odelayo, maybe. Odelayo.
Yeah, something like that. It's Nigerian like the name. Yep.
Yeah, Nigerian. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's not the one that we wanted. Everybody wanted Okoye, but
Yeah, we wanted Okoye. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah, I'm trying to look at him.
yeah, he's not too bad, man. He got a little strength to him, bro. But like, we got too many DNs. Like, where are we putting all these guys at? It's a lot of DNs on our spot.
where we need. Hey, so Smoke One, if you're like me, and Angry, this is for you too. I believe in building your team from the inside out. Like, get strong on the inside. And I thought we did good getting Booker this year because now we got a good right tackle. I mean, good right guard. You know what I'm saying? Good left guard. And so we're strong in the middle. Defensively, you have to be strong in the middle too, right? You can't just be good on the outside. You got to be strong in the middle. So I would rather get us some. We got to, at some point in time, value the defensive tackle one tech. I know they don't do a lot, man, but we got to find somebody that can get in there, a big old brute that can take on some guys and not get moved out the way. Let the linebackers do their thing.
Yes. All right, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give a final word so I got to go spend time with the wife for my birthday. We got to watch some Stranger Things.
Yo, Angry, we got to do this another time too, brother. I love come online with you, my man. You one of the truest dudes like I talk to all the time, brother. You, Boss, Okoye, all y'all dudes, man. You are like one of the dudes that I really, really, really respect, bro. And your channel should be getting a lot bigger than what it is right now. And trust me, you have a good supporter here, homie. And anytime you want to talk to me, hit me up. We gonna talk. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, bro. I appreciate you. And honestly, I was talking to Sports Junkie about this. Like, once I'm able to hit that 20,000 mark, I want to cut it off there because I believe like the fewer that you have, the more relationships you can build. True relationships outside of Cowboy stuff. So if I have 100,000 people that I'm talking to, I can't, I can't get to know them.
Yeah. Well, I started a station. I started a channel too, Angry. And so what I don't want to do, I don't ever want to change my mindset for likes and all that kind of stuff. And who says if you get 100,000 followers that you're not doing that you're not saying things, telling your truth? And so I've always said when I started my channel, I said, hey, look, and I'll give a plug. It's D-Bird Cowboys.
Yeah, I know D-Bird. I need to subscribe to you, brother. So I'm going to go ahead and get on that now. You know it,
man. One of the things I said in my first videos, I said, I'm just going to speak my mind. If y'all like me, y'all don't. If whoever follow me, but you're going to get the true me. I'm not going to say anything for likes, for subscriptions. God bless me to have a good enough career to whereas I don't need that. And so if that comes, but it won't, my thought process won't be before that. But anyway, man, you're one of the first guys, Angry. I like, you, Boss. I've been a regular on Sky Show. You've allowed me to come on, man, and me be on your show, allowed me to say, hey, I may be able to do this. So you're an inspiration, man, and I appreciate that, man. And I know you're younger than me, but that don't mean that you can't be an inspiration to me. You know what I'm saying? And so, and why I got you face to face, man, you don't mind me saying this, man. My condolences to you. I know it's late, but I had never had an opportunity to talk to you. So I just wanted to tell you that. I know just by the way you react, how close your brother was to you. And so I just wanted to and I prayed for you too, brother, just letting you know that. And so I just wanted to tell you that, man, you was on my heart at that point in time because I could see the heartbreak in you, right? And so I was like, man, that's tough. That got to be, I can see what he's going through. So I wanted to say that now. I wanted to ask one thing. So whose birthday is it? Is it yours?
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Well, happy birthday,
happy birthday, brother.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
So you turned 25 years old,
yeah. I'm going out for my first drink. I turned 43 today.
But look here, man, you're gonna have a good
and with that, there's a sense of guilt. I'll keep it a buck. There's a sense of guilt because my brother's birthday was on the 15th of August. And
I saw that.
So like him not being able to make it to his and me making it to mine, I thank God for that. But at the same time, there's that survivor's guilt. Just wishing he was
absolutely. Yep. Hey, my final word, man. Look, this is what's gonna happen, bro. Okay, it's done. This Michael Parsons Finasco is done. You guys gotta let it go.
Yeah.
He's not coming back. We're not gonna worry about it. Whoever we got on this team, we need to support it. Support the Cowboys. Jerry Jones is gonna be Jerry Jones. If you get him out your mind and worry about what our team looking like, worry about the team. Because if we keep worrying about Jerry Jones and his daggone antics, we're gonna go to the grave being sad and miserable. And I'm not going to be miserable for nobody. I've been here for 52 years, homeboy. I done seen 4 Super Bowls, and I ain't going to cry about it, homie. Okay? Things happen. It happens for a reason, and hopefully it's good. And you know what? Instead of them worrying about one dude, they need to worry about us all now, Jack. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah, we just
Fact.
gotta find that defensive leader.
Gotta find him. We'll find him.
Yeah.
Hopefully it might be
Yeah.
Diggs. It
And so,
might be
man,
Diggs. We never know. It might be Diggs.
Hey, I didn't even get a chance to talk about how they did him, but so that's a whole nother show. Hey man, but hey, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And we got to do another show together, man. So I'm on Twitter. Hit me up, man. If you ever need me to come on and talk with you, I definitely will do that, man.
B-Bird. Now, tell everybody your channel again, brother.
It's B-Bird Cowboys on YouTube and on Twitter. So y'all follow me, man. Give me a like. Give me a listen. I haven't been going live lately. I've been dropping like 20 and 30-minute segments. And so just trying to get out there, just trying to let people know what I think or whatever. But after this Parsons thing, I might drop something tomorrow. But, we'll see. But, hey, it was great. Hey, spoke one for you. Great with you, too, man.
Hey,
Good talking
B-Bird,
to you,
man, I see you all the time, brother. I hear you talking on the phones and everything, bro. And trust me, I love what you say. I support you, homie. And trust me, I will start one day, man. I'm just taking my sweet time.
Yeah. I won't invite you on mine too.
Yeah, real talk. Smoke one for you. He's real. He's informed. He be informing a lot of people on.
I know. I see him in the chat all the time. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get
all right, gentlemen. I appreciate both of y'all, man, and I'll holler at y'all later.
Brother. Yes, sir, man.
All right, y'all. Peace. Yeah, man, that was some good stuff, y'all. That was some good stuff under the circumstances. Unfortunately, we had to gather today, kind of like a funeral for Micah Parsons no longer being a Dallas Cowboy. He is a Green Bay Packer, and we wish him all the luck and success that comes with that. I kind of got shot in the heart, but at the same time, I'm all about these players getting their money. I'm all about the players getting their pay, and he got it with the Green Bay Packers. Thank you for what you did for the Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons. Now it's on to the next chapter as the star turns. We are all Dallas Cowboys fans here. Not a fan of one person, but a fan of many. Y'all, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Like I said, I might get on at 11 tonight, just to chill and continue to talk about this with a clear head. But right now, I'm going to go spend some time with the wifey on the birthday. I appreciate everybody that has sent a super chat for my birthday, sent a super chat just to support. Thank you so much. That sent the super chat earlier in the week. Jeremy, I see you. Thank you so much for your Cashaps too. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But guys, like I said, we might get on again later on tonight, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So y'all be looking around for me there. All right. So everybody, go smoke a blunt if you can. If you do, if you don't, just go chill. Dallas Cowboys are gonna be all right. All right. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out. Outro.